Jai Hind.
I am Cadet Rashmita Kumari from 1T Artery Battery NCC, Hyderabad Group. Today I am going to explain about the contribution of youth in nation building. It is a subtopic under national integration. Generally, nation building is the process of building our government, our institution, and our society to reflect the vision we want for our nation. Let's go with the introduction first. The youth of a nation are the backbone and the most powerful force within the nation. They are the hope of future and can shape the destiny of a country. They have always been in the forefront in the building of political, social, and economic orders of a society. They play a positive role for the cause of a nation and national integration. For example, in the present situation of COVID-19, many youths are acting as volunteers and helping the government in many ways. The contribution of NCC is really appreciable to this, as many NCC volunteers are helping the government in many ways as well, in maintaining the social order and in various areas. Today's generation faces greater challenges in nation building due to the force and pressure of internal politics and external conflicts. Contribution of youth in nation building. Youth can contribute to nation building in many ways. The 4 points discussed here are the following. The first one is national integration. National integration means a feeling of togetherness and unity among the people of a country. The youth acts as a catalyst in an already vibrant country, aspiring to find its rightful place in the world politics and play a more effective role of a true leader. To help India realize its dreams, the youth can play a leading role in bringing together the people of different states with diverse religions and integrate them emotionally, culturally, and geographically. Second point is political measures. Today's youth can contribute immensely to the politics of a country. If a nation doesn't rejuvenate its political leadership profile, it would become old in thought and slow in action. The youth are the future of the nation and its future leaders. The opportunities provided at educational level to contribute to politics should be encouraged, and the youth should learn and follow clean and meaningful politics, which can thereafter be translated into greater national aim. Third point is security. The nation today faces grave security concern both externally and internally. This intensified when viewed with the fact that our country is a respected democratic country with a secular base. The terrorists, fundamentalists are a grave danger to our unity. Youth are the pulse and strength of a nation, and with their alertness and their balanced approach can help in bringing stability to the nation. Social and cultural. The youth are the privileged persons in the society who can contribute to development. Youth should be acquainted with major problems facing the country. They should study the basic problems of health, AIDS, environment, nutrition, lack of education, economic backwardness, and ignorance, etc. Our past, with a shadow of casteism, superstitions, and religious turnovers, needs a balanced approach, and the youth can play a very important role in this regard and educate the general public about the misnorms related to superstition. They can establish a good rapport with the people so as to involve them in active participation in social work, which will help to make society a better place to live in. Further, the government programs such as Clean and Green are very good opportunities for youth to join hands with their countrymen and help in the process of nation building. India has a National Cadet Corps (NCC), National Social Service (NSS), National Service Volunteers Scheme (NSVS), and other similar organizations which are an asset to our nation. Apart from these measures, to channelize young energy into constructive channels, following few steps can be taken. Films with social upliftment and nation building as a theme would make a fair contribution in instilling a healthy and progressive attitude in the youth. Non-government organizations should also engage youth in such programs which strengthen nation building. There should be integration committees composed of representatives of various communities at village, city, district, state, and national level. Youth should be engaged in such communities to contribute in society. Hence, last but not the least, I would like to conclude by saying that young men and women are the reservoirs of unbounded energy and enthusiasm. Youth should accept all the challenges faced by the country. Their energies, skills, and talent has to be properly harnessed, channelized, and put to the right use for the common good of the country. Thank you. Jai Hind.